I'd like to call this meeting to order, so to the flag, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Vogt? Here. Mr. Chapman? Here. Mr. Farinella? Mr. Giannakis? Here. Mrs. Miller? Here. Mr. Pender? Here. Mr. Sesselberg? Mr. Cassio?
Here.
Mr. Panisi? Here. In accordance with the terms of the Sunshine Law, adequate notice of this meeting was posted in all school buildings, the administration building, borough clerk's office, public library, 3 newspapers, and tapped into on January 8th, 2024. Please be advised there is no smoking on school grounds inside or outside at any time. Please silence all electronic devices, and pursuant to district policy number 0167, each statement made by a participant shall be limited to 3 minutes duration, and no participant may speak more than once at the same time.
Thank you. Moving right on to superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. Panisi. Can I ask before we begin if we just want to set up towards the video? This evening, we have the honor of recognizing the wonderful faculty, staff, and administrators who are retiring from our school district. Over the years, they have worked to make our district a great place for students. They've spent their time supporting our students academically, socially, and emotionally. They have been an asset to our school district, and they will surely be missed. We'd like to take a few moments to acknowledge the hard work of these amazing retirees, so we put together a special video. Mr. Solo, you're hitting the lights? Perfect.
Good evening. My name is John Piscolo, and I proudly serve as principal of South Plainfield High School. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce and honor our retirees from South Plainfield High School this evening. And before I do, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank Dr. Kanzi, Ms. Meliska, and our Board of Education for honoring our retirees this evening, and as well as their support throughout the school year, as well as to congratulate and thank all the other retirees for their years of service to the South Plainfield school system. Our first retiree from South Plainfield High School is Ms. Jackie Barton. Ms. Barton was a foreign language teacher at South Plainfield High School for a number of years. She worked both in a number of different settings, working with teachers in all capacities. She was an advocate for students in our ELL population. She worked with our Heritage program, as well as worked with our Spanish Communication and Culture program, which is great for a lot of our special education students and students first coming into this school district, especially if you come from that district. Ms. Barton was active in our school community in a number of different ways, volunteering through clubs and activities, and really just a great person to be around. So Mrs. Barton, thank you for all of your time and efforts. She actually retired earlier in the year, so she hasn't been with us for the majority of the year, but her presence was felt throughout her time, and thank you for all of your time and service to the community. Our next retiree is Ms. Marie Bennett. Ms. Bennett has been with us for a very long time at the high school. She spent a very full career over in our counseling office, working with students and our counseling staff in a number of different capacities. Mrs. Bennett will be remembered for her warm demeanor and welcome for students, as well as her ability to work within the many confines and help run that counseling office in collaboration with a number of different people throughout her time here. So I'd like to thank Mrs. Bennett for all that she's done and her contributions to this school community, and she'll be severely missed. Our next retiree is Miss Dolly Gluss. Ms. Gluss has been a science teacher at the high school for over the last 15 to 20 years. Ms. Gluss is a staple in our science department. She has taught everything from chemistry to integrated science to physics. Mrs. Gluss has been able to reach countless number of children, working with them using her personality and the different types of things she worked with in the classroom to help all of her students to succeed. As a staff member, she's the first person to ask a question that'll benefit a kid. She's one of the first persons that'll advocate for her children in any way, shape, or form. She was just such a warm presence to have within the building. We're really going to miss Ms. Gluss and wish her best in moving forward in her next endeavor. Our next retiree is Ms. Alyssa Pecora. Ms. Pecora taught in our English department for a number of years. I actually remember Ms. Pecora as a student. We knew that she was incredibly stringent on her students. She made sure that they were pulling the best out of them. And from that time to this time serving as her principal, that has not changed. She's a mentor to teachers. She is a standard in which we all want to go off. We're really going to miss Ms. Pecora. I will share one tidbit about Ms. Pecora. One project she did that I know a lot of my classmates and other South Plainfield alumni really did appreciate is when they were a senior, they wrote a letter to themselves 4 years later. And it was a lot of fun. I remember getting together with a bunch of my friends after we graduated college, and we all started receiving those letters from our high school selves. And the things that we talked about, our goals, our aspirations, it was just a really fun project that I know countless South Plainfield High School seniors have appreciated. And I know even within my circle of friends, we really got a lot of really fun smiles at it. And even every now and then, every 4 or 5 years, we'll open them back up and take a look at them again. So thank you, Ms. Pecora, for that keepsake. Our next retiree is Ms. Terry Pileggi. Mrs. Pileggi served as a secretary in a variety of capacities over at the high school. She was secretary to the principal for a number of years before she moved over to the counseling department, and she worked directly with the director of counseling and helped out in those capacities. Mrs. Pileggi has been a force within the high school throughout her time, and we can't be more thankful enough for her diligence, the amount of work she put in, her understanding of how the building runs, and how she trained pretty much everyone into different positions to help them as this building continues to move forward. Mrs. Pileggi has put countless hours towards our students and staff, and this building's a better place for her having been here. Our next retiree, Ms. Kathleen Riley. Ms. Kathleen Riley was a counselor within our school for a number of years. Ms. Riley helped countless students get through a number of different situations. She was a strong advocate and worked with our ELL and ML populations. She's worked specifically with students to make sure they're achieving their dreams. And I can't tell you how many people who have had Mrs. Riley as an alumni and they're still in contact with her. She's still helping them out, she's still counseling them, she's still giving them career advice, and she does it to this day. I'll still get a text from Miss Riley even after she's retired, mentioning a couple things, talking about her former students and the moves, and I really appreciate those texts. Please keep them coming, Miss Riley. We miss you here, and thank you for all that you've done. Our final retiree is Miss Carol Ullum. Miss Ullum is a longtime nurse at South Plainfield High School. Miss Ullum is a staple. She understands everything that goes around the building. Everything runs so smoothly, and it's because of the years of standards and practices that's based on her expertise to help us out to make the school a better and safer place. Throughout the pandemic, Miss Ullum was a rock for us in every way, shape, or form. She was someone that we were talking to constantly, keeping us up to date with the safest procedures to go with, and really was just a lot of help in every way, shape, or form. It was one of the big reasons why we were able to be as successful navigating our way through the pandemic. So thank you, Ms. Ullum, for everything you've done in your capacity, and good luck as you move forward in your next endeavor. I want to thank everyone again for all of their time and efforts that they put in towards making the high school a better place. Again, congratulations to all the retirees this evening. You have left an incredible legacy on our school community, staff, and students. You will be missed, but don't be strangers. Thank you and take care, everyone.
For 20 years that she has been working in the South Plainfield School District. It has always been a pleasure to know that Ms. Smith was working in my school as a paraprofessional. What is a paraprofessional? A paraprofessional is a teaching assistant who provides instructional services to students under the general supervision of a certified teacher. A paraprofessional works with children individually or in small groups to provide a basic instruction of reading, writing, math, or other educational related activities. Ms. Smith has been the example of dedication and professionalism, always going above and beyond to ensure the needs of her students are met with care and compassion. Whether it was providing academic support, lending a listening ear, or simply offering a comfortable presence, she has touched the lives of countless children in ways that words cannot capture. Her unwavering commitment to our students is a testament to her character and to the values that she embodies. Day in and day out, she worked tirelessly to create a nurturing, supportive environment where all children felt valued, respected, and empowered to succeed. As Ms. Smith has embarked on this new chapter of her life, I know that she will carry with her the love, gratitude, and appreciation of everyone whose life she has touched. While she may be retired from her role as a paraprofessional, Her legacy will live on in countless lives that she has impacted. On behalf of the entire school community, I want to express my deepest gratitude to Ms. Smith for her years of service, dedication, and unwavering commitment to our students. Congratulations on your retirement. May this new chapter be filled with joy, laughter, and all the happiness that you deserve. When I first came to the South Plainfield Middle School, I learned very quickly that Ms. Cacho was somebody I could count on. I learned that she was a hardworking and determined educator who always had the best interest of her students and the middle school in mind when she made her decisions. Ms. Cacho's enthusiasm and positive rapport with her students and staff at the middle school was missed when she retired in November. Her positive personality was contagious and motivated her students to want to do well in her classes. Throughout her time here, Ms. Cacho closely monitored her students to be sure that she was able to identify the weaknesses of her students and work with them to improve their motivation and understanding in each of her classes. I think the true value of Ms. Cacho's career was the connection that she made with her students. In November, right before she retired, we had a student-staff volleyball game at night here at the middle school gym. A group of her students asked her to be on her team, and she accepted. The smiles on their faces and on her face that evening, and the fun that they had, exemplified her passion for them. Ms. Cacho, as you embark on this new chapter of your life, we want to acknowledge the countless lives you have touched and the indelible mark that you have made here at the South Plainfield Middle School. You are deeply missed. Congratulations on your retirement. I have had the privilege of working with and knowing Ms. Holtz for the entire time that I have been working here in the South Plainfield school system. When I started here at Grant School, she was teaching there. And now we are both finishing together at the middle school. When I started here in South Plainfield, being new to the district, I had a lot of names I needed to learn. I do have to admit that I did not realize that her name was Miss Holtz for the first few months that we were working here. For the longest time, I thought her name was Miss Wilson. It's not my fault. Whenever someone would talk about Miss Holtz, they would say something like, the student needs to be in Wilson. And they were talking about Miss Holtz's class. Or they would say something like, we need to change the student's schedule so that they get Wilson. I had no idea they were talking about the Wilson Reading Program and not Ms. Holtz, who teaches the Wilson Reading Program. Throughout her time here at South Plainfield, Ms. Holtz has made an impact on the lives of many students. To demonstrate this, I want to share part of a letter that I found in Ms. Holtz's personnel file. It reads, the South Plainfield school system should consider themselves extremely fortunate to have Ms. Holtz on their staff. Our family will always remember Ms. Holtz as the educator who made the difference in our child's learning experience. This is just one of many examples of the dedication and the effort that Ms. Holtz has put in her career here at South Plainfield. The staff day at the middle schools ends at 2:50 each day, but you'll never see Ms. Holtz leaving at that time. She will usually be leaving after 4 p.m. because she is preparing her lessons for her students. Her tireless effort has not only helped to educate her students, but it also has inspired them to believe in themselves. Ms. Holtz, congratulations on your retirement. We wish you all the joy, fulfillment, and relaxation that you so richly deserve. Thank you for your unwavering dedication, determination, and devotion to the students of South Plainfield. You will be deeply missed. I met Ms. Flasser in 2003 when I became the assistant principal at Grant School, and Ms. Flasser was one of many teachers that moved to Grant School with the addition of the 5th grade class to the school. When she first came to Grant School, she was assigned to the special education department, but was then moved to 5th grade general education, where she used her expertise in math and science to instruct the students. Fast forward to 2020. I have the privilege of working with Ms. Flasser again at the middle school as a special education teacher. Ms. Flasser's classroom has always been a place of warmth and acceptance, where every student feels valued and supported. Her ability to connect with her students on a personal level has had a lasting impact on their lives, helping them to overcome challenges and to reach their fullest potential. In the realm of special education, the role of the special education teacher is exceptionally critical. Ms. Flasser has embraced this role with acceptance, grace, and empathy. Her individual approach to each student's unique needs has fostered an environment where learning and growth are always within reach. Her tireless effort has not only educated, but has also inspired her students to believe in themselves. Ms. Flasser, we wish you all the best in your well-deserved retirement. Thank you for your incredible contribution to the South Plainfield community. You will be deeply missed. Congratulations on your retirement.
Good evening, Dr. Tanzi and members of the Board of Education. Tonight, I have the pleasure to speak about Mr. Mark Tweed, who is retiring after 35 years of teaching, 29 of those in South Plainfield schools. Mr. Tweed has led our bands at the high school, grade school, and elementary schools. Mr. Tweed is a passionate educator who has always kept a student's first mentality. We would often have conversations where he would say, "I will put my band against any band in the state and know they'll come out on top." Mr. Tweed has influenced many lives through his long tenure in South Plainfield through music. His students and the staff at Grant School will sincerely miss him and the music coming out of room 46. Congratulations, Mr. Tweed, on your retirement. I also want to take the time to congratulate all the other retirees being honored tonight. I wish you all a happy and healthy retirement. Thank you, and have a great night.
Good evening. I am Shannon Colucci, principal of Franklin School, here tonight to talk about our retiree, Mrs. Ann Simone. As our school year comes to an end, our extraordinary secretary, Mrs. Ann Simone, is preparing to close her career and end a chapter of Franklin's history. Mrs. Simone has spent nearly 3 decades as a Franklin parent, PTO member, paraprofessional, and secretary. Her involvement at Franklin began in 1995 when her oldest son started kindergarten, and she helped at class parties and PTO-sponsored events. In 1999, Ann began working as a paraprofessional, supporting teachers and students in their classrooms and sharing her tremendous artistic abilities, creating student gifts, decorations, and as a part of the Veterans Day event planning staff. After 16 and a half years as a paraprofessional, Ann traded in the classroom to work in the Franklin main office. For 8.5 years now, Ann has worked as Franklin School's secretary. She is the keeper of the castle, a one-woman show, or as they lovingly refer to her, the boss of Franklin School. Every one of us in the school has an important role, but Ann is the lifeline and heart of our building. Ann treats everyone with care and warmth. She is a pillar of support for every person who comes through those doors. In terms of her role as secretary, Ann has dissected copy machines with surgical precision to get progress flowing again, issued ice packs and Band-Aids for boo-boos, multitasked adequately to answer 2 phones, the door buzzer, a student at her desk, and a teacher asking a question while using the copier. As a beloved colleague, Ann is counted on to overcome hidden obstacles, provide our staff with levity and balance throughout the day. She has encouraged us all countless times to be the very best we can. Ann Simone is a role model for commitment and service. She has impacted nearly 3 decades of Franklin families through her dedication and kindness. Retirement is not the end of the road, it is the beginning of the open highway. And I know Ann is looking forward to hitting this open road, traveling to our national parks and some international locations of interest. Ann, on behalf of the entire Franklin School community, we congratulate you on your retirement. We hope that you and your family will look back on your years at Franklin with fondness. May your retirement be filled with good health, happiness, and beautiful memories of your travels. We wish you all the best in this new chapter of your life. To the South Plainfield 2023-24 retirees, best wishes and good health to you in the future. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Sam Fiera. I am the principal here at Roosevelt Elementary School, a fantastic school at that. And this year, we have 3 staff members who have been cornerstones of this building retiring this year. And I would like to tell you who they are and say a little bit of things about them. The first 2 that we're going to talk about are both kindergarten teachers. So the first kindergarten teacher is Mrs. Jan Campagna. Now, Mrs. Campagna has been in this school as a kindergarten teacher, I believe, for over 20 years. And she's taught other things other than kindergarten. She was first, she was second, I believe she was in fourth grade for a little while. So she's played a lot of different roles in this school, and has raised her family here in this town, is a South Plainfield resident, and has done a fantastic job for us all of these years as a teacher in this building. We would be very sad to see her go. So best of luck to you, Mrs. Campana. Also retiring, another across the hall, a colleague of hers in the kindergarten wing, is Mrs. Pat Santillo. Mrs. Santillo has also been in this district for well over 20 years. And Mrs. Santillo, whenever I think of her, I think of the students that she's had the last couple of years who were definitely some of the most challenging, some of the most active, energetic, and whereas most people would not be able to withstand those kind of behaviors for long, she was the most patient and loving teacher that I've seen, and she shocked me at her patience level. And she was a perfect kindergarten teacher. And I know she has a lot of plans in her retirement, and she's got a lot of things left to do. She's in great shape. Even though she may not be teaching, we hope to see her back here at some point in some capacity doing things, because she's that talented. So good luck to you, Mrs. Santillo. And finally, when I talk about a cornerstone, there is no other cornerstone or anyone who is more Roosevelt than our next retiree, and that is our nurse, Mrs. Peggy DeAndrea. She was the nurse at Roosevelt School across the way when it was Roosevelt Elementary School, which is now our board office. So she opened this school and has been the nurse, the only school nurse that this Roosevelt building had ever known. And she has a work ethic that is second to none. When I would get here in the morning, she had been here an hour. When I leave here at night, and I leave here at night late, like sometimes 7:30, 8 o'clock, she's still here, and she was an hour after me. She dedicated to her job, dedicated to her craft of being a nurse. And as a principal, I just love the fact that I never had to worry a day about anything in that health department, because she was on it. And she was just so good, so good. She's a throwback. She's one of a kind. They don't make, they broke the mold when they made her as far as school nurses. So another little known fact that you may not know unless you work here with her is she's probably one of the best bakers in the United States. She could enter competitions. So although she's healthy, the things she makes are not so healthy and make the rest of us large. So since she's retired, you've all lost a few pounds. Congratulations to you. Hope you enjoy your retirement. I know you could be moving out of state and being close to your children and your grandchildren, and doing the things that you need to do now in the second half of your life. So gonna miss you a great deal, and we already do. So thank you very much, and congratulations to our 3 retirees here at Roosevelt School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tim Conlon, and I am the principal of Riley. Tonight I have the honor of speaking about Ms. Margaret Panzarella. Marge has dedicated over 27 years of her life to the South Plainfield School District as both a bus aide and a duty aide here at Riley. I want to take a moment to thank Marge for her absolute dedication to our students and the kindness that she brought to her position. I can tell you she had a positive impact on our students simply because of the last 8 years when we announced to the students that she was retiring, and just about every single one of them had to come up and give her a hug. So Marge, from all of us at Riley, thank you for your time here, thank you for your dedication to South Plainfield, and enjoy your retirement.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alex Benanti, and tonight I have the pleasure of honoring Deb Schroeder for her retirement. Deb worked here for 27 years, and over that time she probably had 27 bosses, but she was a true constant in our office. She's truly seen it all. On top of being an outstanding employee, Deb is one of the nicest, most genuine people I have ever met. She's also famous for bringing in birthday cakes whenever someone has a birthday. She has continued that job in retirement, and as I see it, she's got that job for life. We all miss you, and please don't be a stranger. I also want to take a moment to congratulate all the staff on their retirement this year. Have a good night.
Good evening. I'm Andy Brandon, one of the two directors of Special Services. It is an honor for me to talk to you tonight about Sue Alexander on behalf of myself and also Joanne Ryan, the other director of Special Services. Joanne and I have both known Sue for over 5 years while we have been working in the South Plainfield School District. We've had the honor of getting to know Sue fairly well and know that above everything else, she puts her family first, which is why you can now find her babysitting multiple days a week for her grandchildren. Every morning, I would come into the office and we'd chit-chat with Sue about family, how her weekend was. We always had something positive to share, sometimes something not so positive to share. It was really an honor for me to get to know Sue and to work with her for the past 5 years. When I learned that Sue was going to retire, I went into an immediate frenzy because I couldn't figure out how I would ever replace her. Sue had normal, regular office tasks, which she did day in and day out. However, she also had to deal with me coming into the office more regularly than I would like to say, and saying, we have this project we have to do. Stop everything else now, we need to do this. And Sue would, without a flinch, without hesitating, move from one thing to the next seamlessly. She truly has been a great support to both me and Joanne during the time that we've worked with her. We have truly missed Sue and what she brought to the office, and wish her the best in her retirement. Hopefully, in addition to watching her grandkids, she's able to do some of the things that she imagined doing in her retirement. Sue, if you're wondering who the crazy person waving at you during your walks in town is, it's me. I sometimes still see Sue going on her walks through town, and I do. I wave to her every time. I'm not really sure if she knows it's me or not. So again, Sue, it's me. But seriously, we wish you all the best in everything that you do during your retirement. I know you've already stopped in to visit us once. Feel free to come back anytime. If you'd like to do some of the Medicaid billing, you're more than welcome to hop in a seat and take care of that as well. So again, we wish you the best in everything that you do.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mary Meliska, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction for the South Plainfield Schools. I have the pleasure of recognizing a new Garrison for her retirement from the South Plainfield School District after a 22-year tenure. For those of you who don't know, teaching is a second career for Mrs. Garrison. She graduated from Rutgers with a Bachelor in Science in Computer Science. This is also where she met her husband of 37 years, Glenn. Mrs. Garrison earned her Master of Science degree in Mathematics at Fairleigh Dickinson University and worked as a computer programmer at IBM for 6 years before taking time off to raise her 3 beautiful daughters, Serena, Stephanie, and Alexa. She couldn't stay away from math for too long, however, and worked as an adjunct professor at Caldwell College and Rutgers University and as a math tutor, while technically being a stay-at-home mom. These experiences sparked a deeper interest in education, leading Mrs. Garrison to apply to the South Plainfield School District as an alternate route math teacher in 2002. In her time as a math teacher at the high school, Mrs. Garrison was the National Honor Society advisor, the first teacher to utilize a smartboard, and the first to incorporate a live data student response instructional component through the use of iClickers. In 2016, Mrs. Garrison was promoted to Director of Curriculum, where she continued to enhance the district's use of data-driven instruction, primarily by expanding the district's Linkit pilot to a district-wide benchmarking and assessment tool. In addition to this, she has meticulously managed the Title I grant, planning student and family programming to support historically underperforming groups of students. Anu, you have been instrumental in district-wide curriculum and program development. I'm going to miss your innate ability to crunch the numbers, create correlation charts, and think strategically and mathematically and systematically. I hope you enjoy your retirement by spending time with your 3 grandchildren, Chase, Cameron, and Kaya, and enjoy long stays at your home in Bradley. Congratulations on a well-deserved retirement.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to take a few moments to honor and celebrate Mr. Leo Whalen on his retirement from the South Plainfield School District. Mr. Whalen has been a dedicated member of our community since 2003 after a 15-year tenure in the North Brunswick School District, where he began his career as a physical education teacher and later served as assistant to the principal. Mr. Whalen's journey with us started as an assistant principal of Grant School, and in 2005, he was promoted to principal, a role he held until 2011. He then became principal of the Riley Elementary School, a position he occupied until 2019. Afterwards, he assumed the leadership of the South Plainfield Middle School, where he continues, well, at least until August 1st of this year anyway. Mr. Whalen has consistently put students first, making fair and thoughtful decisions that earned him the respect of both students and parents. He was known for his transparent communication, always taking the time to explain his rationale and help students understand the importance of his decisions. His focus on improving classroom instruction and advocating for his faculty and staff have been unwavering, ensuring they have the necessary support to help students succeed. Mr. Whalen has also contributed significantly outside of the classroom, serving on various committees such as the Peace Committee, multiple personnel committees, and the Curriculum Council, to name just a few. He was a proud executive member of the Administrators Association, serving as president for 10 years. He is known for his willingness to support and mentor others, providing opportunities for future leaders to shine during professional development, sessions, and PLCs. Now Mr. Whalen looks forward to enjoying his well-deserved retirement with his wife of 32 years, Diana. Truth be told, they are together 40 years, real high school sweethearts. His 3 wonderful sons, Ashton, Leo, and Joe, his just like a daughter, Brittany, and his daughter-in-law, Alyssa. Once retired, if you need to reach Leo, you might try down at his shore house or serving as a deputy chief at the North Brunswick Fire Department, where he has volunteered since he was 18 years old. On a personal note, Leo, your colleagues and I will miss you greatly. You have been a fountain of knowledge, offering valuable insight on district history, educational programs, and advice on handling delicate situations. We've shared many conversations about family, milestones, and retirement dreams. Leo, your retirement looks pretty nice. I wish you nothing but health and happiness in the next chapter, and don't be surprised if you hear from us sooner than you expect. Congratulations, Leo, and thank you for your incredible service and dedication.
At this time, just on this section, retirees, any board member comments? Aaron?
I'd just like to say congratulations to all of our retirees. We are truly grateful and thank you for all of your years of service, hard work, knowledge, inspiration, mentorship, and everything else you have done for the children of South Plainfield. As you begin the next chapter of your lives, I hope you all have an enjoyable, fun, relaxing, and healthy retirement. You all truly deserve it, and don't be strangers. You'll always have a home here in South Plainfield.
You know, when you look at this collective group of retirees, I think there's 21 tonight, it's crazy. It's like, you guys have been here forever. And it's just very bizarre for some of you to retire in my mind, because my own kids, who are well-grown adults, have had Jackie Barton. I mean, you know, it's crazy. And Kathy Riley, you know, you really guided my kids. And look at my daughter's a guidance counselor now because of some of the stuff that you did with her. Leo Whalen, you've done a tremendous job at the middle school. That is not an easy task, and you have done a tremendous job there. You will be missed. Debbie Schroeder, I mean, it was set up there. You will never find a nicer person than Debbie Schroeder. When I first started on this board, Debbie, you have been so kind to me and so helpful, and honestly, you will be so greatly missed. You have been so greatly missed. And I just want to say congratulations to everybody. You guys have been a pillar of our school district, and you know, we can't do it without you. And we want to thank you for all your time and wish you nothing but the best in your retirement. So thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Congratulations and good luck to all the retirees. Your years here touched the lives of hundreds of students, including my own 2 boys, and guided them to the productive and educated individuals that they became. Your talents and dedication will be missed, and I don't want to single anybody out because I forget them, but I know Kathy Riley and Debbie Schroeder and Mark Tweed and a few others that I have known personally, either through my sons or in this Board of Ed. Congratulations, good luck. You made our district what it is today. Thank you.
I'm looking at the list of names on here, and as we were watching that, I couldn't stop thinking about how blessed we are. The lives that you all have touched, including my own, including all of us. And I think about why you do it. That we understand teaching is much more than what happens in the classroom. It encompasses that mentorship and that service and going a step beyond what your regular duties are assigned. And so we want to say thank you. Thank you, and words can't even thank you. Like, the words that I'm saying cannot thank you enough for what you have done. And I always think about the experiences that I've had in South Plainfield, and truly the experiences that you've given me are the reason why we're here today at the end of the day. The reason I'm here today. I mean, I always think about Mrs. Barton telling me I'm all that in a bag of chips, because she would humble me in the classroom, because sometimes I would just keep going. So it's those experiences, and to the teachers that I didn't necessarily have directly, all of my friends talk about the experiences that they've had in your classroom and the lives that you have touched. And truly, you could have had your career anywhere, and there's a reason that South Plainfield is where you ended up, because you are continuing to change lives, and you have changed lives for decades. So thank you, and as always, please don't be a stranger. You understand that the work that you do stems out through the mentorship, through the lives that you continue to touch. So please come back and impart that wisdom that you've been doing for years, because we need you. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to thank you all. I mean, sitting here and seeing everybody who's retiring here tonight, it must really make Pio feel old. So, listen, I mean, I'm not going to name names on here, but I know that a lot of you have touched my children throughout the years, you know, and made a difference. And I hope you appreciate what you've done for these children in the district. And I hope you enjoy your retirement. You know, tomorrow's not promised. Do what's on your bucket list and get it done. Don't put things off anymore, all right? You deserve it. So thank you.
It's going to be, you know, just redundant, and what everybody has said is, you know, rings true. The impact that all of you have made on our children's lives and all the children over the decades is, you know, so greatly appreciated. And like Devon said, your words, we just can't say the words to appropriately, you know, say thank you very much. I just hope that each and every one of you have a long and healthy and happy retirement, filled with laughter and joy and doing what it is that you all worked so hard for so many years, came to work when you were sick, missed events, whatever you had to do, so that you could get to this point in your life. So thank you very much. Congratulations and enjoy.
Just going to say thank you. You've opened role models and you set the stage for all the new staff who are in our schools now. And you're passing the torch to those folks, and because of you, our schools will continue and your work will continue to endure. With that being said, this is not a sad event. You remember South Plainfield for all the good that you've done and all the people you've changed lives with. But you know, don't be sad because it's over. Smile because it happened. And from one retiree to another, good luck to you, and you'll have a great time in retirement as well.
Thank you, Thomas, for that comment. Appreciate it.
I got you.
No problem. I want to thank everybody, everybody who's our staff members for all their time and effort they put in the district. You know, there are select few out there that I've actually known outside, you know, this realm. You know, where our boys played baseball together and we grew up together. So please, I don't want to offend anybody. So I want to thank everybody, but there's a few. Jackie and you know, Chris, good luck to you. Congratulations. And you know, our boys grew up playing baseball. In fact, all of us. I think everyone I mentioned has to do with baseball. And you know, it's great. Good luck to you. And Carol, good luck to you, because you have to be home for Kurt. Thanks for everything, Carol. I mean, I saw you in action every summer when we'd be playing golf, and you'd still be in there doing physicals or something. So with the boys, but again, our boys played. We grew up together for a long time. I wish you a lot of luck. You know, out, you know, in the future. And same thing, known each other for just as long as everybody else. And our boys grew up too. Best of luck. I know they're going to miss you there because I know what you're like. And I know what you do, so I know I think there were tears on there. I think they were real that you had. But, and then just a couple that I've known for a while who worked in a new, I don't know, oh, there you are. I knew. I worked for you a long time. I wish you a lot of luck and happiness. Thanks for everything you've done. And Debbie, there you are, Deb. And Deb, we've known each other, and now I guess I'm still going to see you because we're almost related too. But great job. I don't know what they're going to do without you, even though maybe that'll be short-lived. But congratulations, and I know I'll be seeing you. So congratulate everybody. I want to congratulate everybody again, and enjoy it. Oh, Leo. I almost forgot Leo. Where's Leo? There you are, Leo. Yeah, he has the biggest smile of all. He's leaving the middle school. So as the principal. Every hat you've worn for us, you've done a terrific job. It's amazing, and it's going to be hard for whoever's going to follow you. And I know we talked already, so I know even though some of them said, you know, might be calling you soon, I know what the answer is going to be, so that you won't get a phone call from me. So don't worry, but enjoy the years. Thank you.
At this time, I'm going to ask our retirees if you would please stand up so we can give you a proper round of applause, and then we'll step over to take a photo for Tappington. And take a picture, okay?
Do you want to take a recess?
Sure.
Okay. Got a motion for short recess, 5 minutes? Motion.
This evening we have our student representative report. Our report this evening is presented by Samir Abdul-Hakim. This is Samir's second time presenting. This year, Samir represents the freshman class. He is the freshman class.
Emotions and exciting moments. Stories to go. Last Catholic of the year, we were very successful. We were enjoyed by many students and people that participated in the events. With the junior class closing around top of the class. Our annual day of service went very smooth, with all students enjoying themselves with fun events through the day. The school raised over $2,500 that was donated to many charities selected by our student council. Our strength wants to win, thrive, and with our track team making it to sectionals, the softball team winning the GMC championship, the baseball team was the GMC runner-ups, and also made it all the way to the state finals. Students have been cleaning out those lockers, keeping the school a clean and safe environment for the whole school year. Our seniors got their cap and gowns, taking them one step closer to graduation that we have on the 18th of June. Our yearbooks were handed out today, and some is still safe in our school today. And with many spectacular students who were inducted into the National Honor Society. Our prom happened, and it was a very, very exciting day for many students, and it was fun for all seniors and underclassmen who attended. Graduation is coming up Tuesday, the 18th at 10 a.m. at Frank Josh Field as of right now. It is predicted to be a day full of great weather, and tickets for spectators that will be attending need to be bought. And in an email was sent out to all students, an email has been sent out regarding the information about the graduation. Thank you.
Thank you, Samir. Samir is a prime example of the amazing students that we have here. Like I said, this was your second time presenting for us, and as usual, you did a great job. Mr. Panisi, you had a special presentation?
Yeah, I'd like to, I have a resolution that was provided by school boards, just honoring, recognizing all student representatives, or student representatives that have agreed. Whereas our student representatives served with distinction on the South Plainfield Board of Education, and whereas through their leadership, the South Plainfield Board of Education gained fresh insight into student concerns, student priorities, and what is on the mind of young people in the community. And whereas they further contributed to the community by serving as a valuable spokesperson, sharing the student perspective at board meetings, and whereas our student representative, exemplary commitment to fellow students, and the school district has promoted clear communication between the board, district administration, and the student body. And whereas our student representatives maintain professional decorum at board meetings, show respect to board members, and strive to learn the proper etiquette of serving on the school board. And whereas they have demonstrated commitment to advancing the education of all students without neglecting their own responsibility to strive for success in the classroom. Now therefore be it resolved that the South Plainfield Board of Education recognize our student representatives' dedication and commitment to advancing educational opportunities and open communication between the board, district administrators, and the student body. Be further resolved that the members of the South Plainfield Board of Education extend a sincere appreciation to our student representatives for their dedicated service on the South Plainfield Board of Education, and be it further resolved that the members of the South Plainfield Board of Education extend the best wishes, now I'm going to try with the names, to Akina Abeku, Gianna Rai, Catherine Pfeiffer, Sophia Badawi, and Samir Abdul Hakim. You gave me the wrong phonetic sound. We'd like to wish them all good luck in their future endeavors.
Please come up so you can accept your resolution and we can take another picture. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One more.
You guys want to just do that and open those?
Now what if they were Thank you. Thank you. It's like an infomercial. Wait, there's more. As a reminder, middle school promotion is scheduled for Monday, June 17th at 10 a.m. An email was sent to parents and guardians detailing this information. We are expecting the ceremony to take place outside of the middle school sports field. Each student will receive 4 tickets to the ceremony this Friday. There will also be a Zoom link on the school website, so please make sure if you're not able to attend, you're able to watch on the through the Zoom link. We're expecting it to be very warm, over 90 degrees, and you're welcome to bring water with you as you enjoy the ceremony. Our high school graduation is scheduled for Tuesday, June 18th at 10 a.m. in Joe's Field. Seniors picked up their cap and gown along with their 18 outdoor tickets earlier this week. All 18 may be used at the outdoor ceremony. The ceremony will be streamed over Tiger TV as well. We're also expecting a very warm day for graduation, predicted to be in around 93, 94. Please feel free to bring water to enjoy during the ceremony. This is a very important announcement, and it will also appear on our website. We are taking on a district re-registration. The district will undergo a re-registration for 24-25 school year for all 2nd graders, 6th graders, and 10th graders. So that means anybody who's in those grades starting in September of 24. All re-registration will be completed online. Parents and guardians will be required to update their student enrollment information in the Genesis Parent Portal. Parents and guardians will be prompted to provide proof of residency. If you're a homeowner, you'll be required to upload a deed from your house with your name, or you can upload a current tax bill from the Borough of South Plainfield with you listed as the owner. Renters will be required to upload a current lease, either the original or a notarized version of it. You're also, if your circumstances are that you are residing with a family member or a friend, you'll be required to upload an affidavit of domicile. The information will be in the portal and sent out to you. In addition, you will be required to provide current bills such as a utility bill or a medical insurance bill with any personal information redacted. Your bills must be within the last 30 days. We're going to open this up and start collecting the information on July 10th, with the last day to upload your information on August 2nd. All of the information will be verified in the school buildings, and you will be required by the district to provide proof of residency here in the borough. We're taking on this re-enrollment process to ensure that all students attending our schools are residents of the Borough of South Plainfield. The district will also hire a residency officer to check on the status of any student who is reported to the school district as possibly not being a resident in our school district. It's important that we do this because if we do not check on the residency of our students, the cost of educating a student who is not a resident of South Plainfield is the burden of the taxpayer. So that's what we will be doing. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, next on the agenda is board member comments on presentations. I guess if any of
Yeah, I would just like to take a second and congratulate Kenna and Gianna and Sophia, Samir, and Catherine, who's not here tonight, right? Catherine's not here. You guys did a fantastic job this year. I know we said it when you were here and you did your presentations. Not only is the information that you guys provided very valuable, you did it in a very succinct manner, and your presentation was fantastic. You didn't sit there weren't ums and ahs, and you guys did a really, really good job. You should be proud of yourselves, and you guys are probably leadership roles going on next year as well, so we'll probably see you here again in the next school year. So congratulations on doing a fantastic job.
I also wanted to echo a little bit about what Doug just said and thank all of our student representatives for the job they did this past year, which was exceptional, providing us with updates on the high school. And you all did it with such grace and finesse, and you were just wonderful public speakers. It's not easy to do that, especially at your age. I wish you all an enjoyable summer, and to our seniors, I wish you much success in your future endeavors. Thank you all so very much.
Bill?
Yeah, just to build on what Doug and Sharon said, for those of us who don't have kids in the district anymore and don't see the day-to-day operations of the high school, it's good to have a report up to this isolated group up here to hear that some of the things that are going on in our high school and to be presented in such a talented, responsive, and intellectual way that, you know, you all were great. I know it's a little bit intimidating sitting up here in that chair, but you all did a wonderful job, and it kept us informed as to what's happening in the South Plainfield High School. Thank you.
Thank you to Samir, Sophia, Gianna, Ikenna, and Catherine for keeping us informed, giving us well-detailed reports, and stepping into these leadership roles, because they're definitely not always easy. Ikenna, Gianna, you both are graduating, correct? Perfect. So we're wishing you the best on whatever life brings your way next. And as always, please don't be strangers. This is your home. We're always here to help, to welcome and help you along the way in any way that we can. Samir, Sophia, Catherine, if you're watching somewhere online, please continue to step up in leadership roles, whether elected by your peers or just in the classroom speaking out and doing your thing. It's been incredible seeing your growth and all that you've done this past school year. Thank you.
Good. Very good. At this time, we need to go to executive session. Resolved pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Act, the board meets in closed session on this time to discuss confidential matters pertaining to personnel, attorney-client privilege, and student matters. Be it further resolved that the matters discussed in closed session shall be made public as soon as the need for confidentiality no longer exists. Can I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, we're going to be in exec in 30 minutes.
Stand out.
Call meeting back to order. Agenda additions and deletions, we do have one addition, which is the HIP, and there'll be, under curriculum, there'll be K.
Resolved that the Board of Education affirms the finding of HIV case number 262466, RES 031520024, and be it further resolved that the parents shall be provided with a written decision along with information on their right of appeal to the Commissioner of Education.
Do I need a motion for that?
Motion to add.
Ted?
Second. Add it to the agenda.
Yeah. And we need a roll call for that too?
You can all in favor.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? None. Okay, so that'll be K on the curriculum. Public comments on agenda items only? Seeing none. Approved prior board minutes? So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Bolt? Yes. Mr. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. Farinella?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Abstain.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Cassio?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Under curriculum A through K.
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Bolt?
Yes.
Mr. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. Farinella?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Cassio?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Policy A. Got a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Bolt?
Yes.
Mr. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. Farinella?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Cassio?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Under personnel, A through E.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Three heads of discussion.
A through I.
Well, I was gonna tell you that, but you were jumping.
We're gonna miss it.
Aye. A through I.
Personnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Page 18. So moved.
Second.
Okay, A through I.
I was trying to tell you that, but I didn't. I was trying to go to the right channel and give me that evil eye. Little Maloika there.
Okay. Okay, so it's A through I, that motion.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Redundant.
Roll call.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Mr. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. Farinella?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes, I'm sitting on my family.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg? Yes. Mr. Cassio?
Yes, abstaining, family member.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Finance is next, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Next.
Okay, A through, I'm going to say triple K.
So moved.
Second.
What was the last one?
Triple K.
Triple. I think. No, it keeps going. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Go.
No, triple K. Yeah, didn't it go through?
Triple K is the last. Triple K. Yes. I was told I can't say just KKK.
What? I'm sorry. But there's a lot more than that.
Oh my God.
What?
It ends on page 47.
So moved.
This. Second.
Second.
Oh, there it is. You're correct. He is correct.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Mr. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. Farinella?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Cassio?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Any board member comments?
Yes.
Bill? Oh, Doug, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, was it past your
bedtime?
You look very nice.
I looked over here and I saw Doug, I wanted to give you a chance first.
Yeah, I want to wish everybody a happy summer. And Amy, I see, the resignation on here. Speak for myself, and I know I speak on, behalf of the board. We're going to miss you, but wish you all the best of luck in your new endeavor.
Hello. Keith's got his hand.
Gee.
Wow, that's a shock. He's gonna talk.
I know, one of the few times I do talk, but this weekend was one of those special weekends. We sent 14 athletes down to TCNJ for the Special Olympics of the state of New Jersey. They came home with 36 medals.
Come on now.
So over 2,000 athletes competed and over 3,000 volunteers were down there. We actually had a couple volunteers in the office, man, and in the state, the seats before me and his family were down there representing ShopRite, which they've done for as long as we've been going down there. And we just figured that out almost 14, 15 years, whatever it is. So it's starting to come back to pre-COVID levels, but it was nice to see our young men and women down there competing, and they did pretty good. So that's awesome.
Everybody is up here, Tommy?
Congratulations on the new hires. Amy, gonna miss you. Sorry to see you go. Gonna miss my emails of telling me to fill out forms and get them in as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes.
That's a really good point. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, you.
Are you not gonna give it to Jim this time? Amy, we're gonna miss you. I talked to you about this already. It's a big loss, but you've been a great help to all of us board members. Also,
Some more than others.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the new hires, welcome. You have a great tradition in this town to learn from the other teachers and administrators in town, and I'm sure you'll keep the standards of South Plainfield school system up. Congrats to the high school class of 2024 as they start their journey in college, the military, or the trades. And congrats to the 8th grade class whose excited voices will fill the high school next year. They will begin a journey on an unknown path, but will arrive at a very rewarding destination. And everybody have a wonderful summer.
Sharon.
I attended the high school scholarship program. It was incredible to see all the local organizations, individuals, and others who provided our seniors with scholarships to assist them with their educational pursuits. Thank you to all of them. Approximately $109,000 was given out. A big thank you to Emily Rodriguez, who coordinated the scholarships this year and did a fantastic job. This was her first year doing it, and she did a wonderful job. I also attended the 11th annual art show, which was breathtaking. We have extremely talented students. If you didn't get a chance to attend it, to see all the artwork in person, you missed something really special. The artwork was just stunning. And I'm just going to say a few things. Ming vases, acrylic tints and shade paintings, ebony pencil portraits, McGee-inspired relief sculptures, Amy, Starry Night painting, tropical flamingos, papier-mâché cake pieces, torn paper art were all just amazing. But this year my favorite thing was the animal totems and the Harry Potter chess set. They were just absolutely spectacular. Thank you to all of our South Plainfield students and our teachers for such an eye-opening display of art, and to our own Amy Cecina's daughter Gabby had quite a few works of art displayed, and all were stunning, as well as, and I just found out that Riley Cassio is related to Tommy, and her art was amazing too. She had a lot.
Who is it related to Tommy?
Well, that's true, that's true. But they were really, the talent is just unbelievable in this town. Our day of service was inspirational and successful as our students and staff raised money through various fundraisers, all of which were donated to various charities of the individual school's choice. And I want to thank Dr. Maureen Tansey for her insightful and imaginative idea she had 2 years ago to implement our day of service, and all her hard work to implement it. I want to thank everyone involved who helped make the event a success. All of you have helped to instill in our students what it means to help others. I want to thank our entire staff for a successful 2023-24 school year. We greatly appreciate your dedication to the children of South Plainfield. Our district wouldn't be what it is without all of you. And to the 8th graders, congratulations to our 8th graders on your upcoming middle school promotion. I hope you get involved and take advantage of all the high school has to offer in the way of academics, arts, athletics, and extracurricular activities. These next 4 years will fly by quickly, so enjoy these last years as a South Plainfield student. And finally, to the class of 2024 seniors, my heartfelt congratulations to the upcoming South Plainfield High School 2024 graduates. You all have the talents and abilities to make the world a better place. Believe in yourselves, be proud of what you've accomplished over the last 4 years. Remember to make the next chapter in your lives count. I wish you much happiness and success in your future endeavors. Remember, you will always have a home here in South Plainfield. And to Amy, I can't believe you're leaving. We're really going to miss you. You have been such a big help. I know to myself as well. I don't know what this district is going to do without you, and I wish you would reconsider, but I understand, and I wish you the very best of luck in your new position.
Amy, we're going to miss you. Your successor is going to have massive shoes to fill. Congratulations, Coach Resort. We're always here to support you. So congratulations. To our new hires, welcome to the district. It's great to see some familiar faces that even I went to school with. So I wonder how Pio is feeling, because the class of 2019 is now getting jobs in the district. So welcome to our new teachers.
That's because
and then to the class of 2024. Congratulations. I know it's not officially graduation yet, but a couple more days around the corner. Don't clock out yet. And then to those that are going on to the next grade, continue to keep up the hard work. To the graduating seniors, once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
Sure you want to call the guy in the back row first down there?
You better not start crying.
I don't even remember what I was going to say. I just want to congratulate the middle school on their promotion to high school. And to the high school seniors, best of luck out there in the real world. You're our future, so do us proud. Stephen, I remember you down at the baseball club, just playing baseball. I love to see our own people get promoted. Congratulations, I know you'll do a great job in your new role as a vice principal, so congratulations to that. Amy, thanks for all the help that you've given us. I don't think I could have got through that stupid security thing without your help, so thank you for that. And everybody have a great, safe, healthy summer. Thank you all.
That was it, 2 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I should have called out you to Sharon.
All right, Stephen, congratulations. I didn't think you were going to be out of here. I thought you were leaving, but congratulations, welcome. The promotion exercise coming up, graduation. Congratulations to all the students, and have a great summer. And I think we're done. Amy, no, we're not done.
Amy.
Hey, we're gonna miss you. You know, I had to make the call. When I got that agenda and I opened it up after playing golf, I looked at it and I said, okay, I think is there somewhere else that she has another position here that
Yeah, I
they
looked at the
changed?
whole thing
And they
too.
said, no, nice. But they're gonna miss you. I wish you the best. And I know that we're gonna be in a lot of trouble with Jimmy now with all these state things he doesn't get done. So I appreciate everything. Good luck to you.
I will miss that.
Have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.